Now, the next step is, being able to ask questions to someone to get information, right? It shows that you're interested in the person. Okay, it's good to return, right? It's about being sincere, so we need to feel sincerely curious about the other person or people we're speaking with. So I'm going to erase this now, and I'm going to write some questions on the board that you can ask to get to know someone for the first time. So we're just taking this up to another level, right? Hello, hi, okay? What could we say next after that? We could say, how are you? How are you doing? Right? Okay? Very common in Anglo-Saxon culture or English-speaking countries, even other places or other countries where they speak English as a second language, they ask, how are you doing? How are you? Right? We're going to add a little bit to this now. So, hello, hi. What could we say next? I'm, okay, and your name. If this is a professional first meeting, you may want to add the company that you work for, right? So for example, I'm Miriam from the Inspire Academy. Hi, I'm Jason from the Universal Institute, for example. Okay, so response, obviously, that's what you want to do, right? Respond to the person, or the person is going to respond to you. How are you doing? How are you? Or how are you doing? How are you doing today? How are you today? Or how are you doing today? Okay, so you have different options there. How are things? Right? Well, this is more like when maybe you already know the person. Oh, how are things going? How are things? So mainly when you're meeting somebody for the first time, you say, how are you doing today? How are you? How can we respond? You can say, I'm good, or I'm fine, I'm well. Now, you may not be well, but it's common etiquette in English-speaking countries and cultures to respond. It's almost automatic. I'm doing well, I'm good. And you could, to be even more polite, have a bit more finesse, just to have a little bit more manners, you would say, I'm fine, thank you. And you? How are you doing? So you return the question, right? So I'm good, fine, well, thanks, or thank you. And you? How are you? How are you doing? I'm doing well. Okay? So in the second video, we're going to take a look at an exchange. Okay, so we learned how to introduce ourselves, right? But what about the exchange that happens, right, at the beginning? Okay, we're going to take a look at that in the next video.